It's the Gracie Jane Show. Yeah, I got my own show. Welcome to my
silicone fish, honey.
Okay, welcome to the show, Rylie motherfucking Holden. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Oh my God. I just want you to know this morning, my boyfriend was raving about you. He loves you. We got into a huge fight about it.
No.
Yeah, girl.
About me?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh. Stupid. No, I love him. I think...
we broke up this morning actually because of you.
Well, what are you doing after this? Because I'm going over to your boyfriend's house.
Let's go.
Are we good?
Yeah.
Let's go fuck your boyfriend.
I took my keys to the side of his pretty little souped up
four-wheel
Volkswagen convertible.
Ooh, a Convert.
Wait, it's not even a Volkswagen.
It's a Convert. That's fierce.
It is a Convert. It's an Audi. It's better.
I love an Audi. I love when I turn my Audi into an... Or no, any into an Audi.
I was going to say, I heard that about you.
Mm-hmm, then you pop it back in.
I don't want to be mean and body shame, but Audi belly buttons kind of freak me out.
Oh my God, it's not body shaming if they're disgusting.
It's a little bit of like a micro penis. How can you fix it?
I think if you like heat your thumb up and push hard. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if you
like
can. I feel like you can do anything with surgery, so you have to be able to like, even if you just like snip it off and pop a little glue in.
That's what I did.
To your Audi?
Yeah.
Do you have an innie?
No, I'm actually pre-op.
Stupid bitch.
Oh my God, I'm so happy to have you on this show right now.
I'm so excited.
You're a vision. You look so beautiful today.
Thank you, so do you.
Thank you. I love the look. Always giving me bimbo. Always giving me everything I need.
I had no clue what to wear today, and I was like, let me just be like angelic because I'm not.
That's not true.
Oh no, I'm an angel.
This is a Christian episode.
Sent from hell, bitch.
Oh, are you a Christian girl?
No, I'm more into like the dark arts and.
Ooh,
no, just kidding.
Magic.
No, I don't really believe in Christianity, but I do celebrate the holidays.
Oh my God, yeah, because
it's Christmas and Easter. Like,
Yeah.
Hello.
No, I grew up Jewish, and
Did you?
and like we always the holidays. I felt so left out because everybody celebrates fucking Christmas. There's trees everywhere, and so I would be so pissed.
Were you?
Yeah, but I would my family picked up on that, my like a need for festivity.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay, we can decorate a tree, and so.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
I love that.
I used to beg to decorate the house.
I love me and my mom, for every holiday, because we were fucking poor, we used to have construction paper, and we would like cut out like a leprechaun and like make a full-blown thing for our window, like out of construction paper.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? Like we'd cut out like shapes in a rainbow and a pot of gold and like tape it to the front window.
Are you Irish?
No.
Oh,
but that was
just
just
for
like the
fun.
holiday example.
That's so cute.
But for every holiday, it was so cute.
Your mom would do it with you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are you close with her?
I'm so close with my mom.
Oh my God.
I'm so close with her. She lives in upstate New York.
What's her, well, actually, I don't know if you tell me her name. I don't know if you want her name out there.
Julie.
Oh my God.
You can put
Okay,
it.
Julie.
Yeah, she's a sweet angel. She lives on a farm. I was raised on a farm.
Where?
Have you heard of Buffalo, New York?
Yeah.
It's like an hour outside of that, called South Dayton. When I was born, the population was 609.
What the fuck?
609.
That's nobody.
609. And if you look at it now, it's less. People died and I moved.
Oh. So what?
I guess they're not fucking anymore.
I'm like, they died, then you moved.
You know, I'm trying to get away
What
from
happened there?
Don't
Okay.
talk about it.
So we have another alcoholic on the podcast today. Are we drinking?
We're going to try.
Okay, we need shot glasses. Can I
Okay.
ask you a huge favor? We have DL Trade behind the camera today. Anytime anyone's behind the camera on the Gracie Jane Show, I call them DL Trade.
There's a fucking hot, buff man back there with like sweaty pits, a dick that swings down to his knees.
We've been sharing them all day.
The back of this dress is
Thank you,
ruined.
DL Trade. Get out of the
Thank
shot.
you.
They're supposed to think. I'm
Ooh,
kidding.
Seattle.
I'm totally kidding.
What's yours say? An alien?
Alien Cat House Area 51.
Mine's Seattle.
Do you want to switch?
No,
Okay.
I've been on the Space Needle once.
All right, why don't you pour us up some shots? Careful around my equipment.
Oops. Okay.
So you are a member of the prestigious House of Avalon. I would argue y'all are like really the biggest LGBTQ united force of the alternative underground world.
I feel like a lot of people would argue with you.
I don't care. This is my show. If they want
Right.
to argue with me, they can email me.
Gracie Jane said email her, so...
No. I mean, well, I guess I'm speaking from my perspective as like myself who, you know, being like an industry doll, I don't always pop out to everything. I don't go to the gay bar all the time. Like, you know, I spent years working and doing different things and like focus on my career and doing other things. And of all the like queer little cliques in LA, because there's so many, y'all have always been some of the like most nice, open people to me. Like, and you guys always are very inviting. Every time I see any one of you bitches, you always come say hi. Like, show me so much respect. And I just I've always like secretly at night, I'm like, God, please let me join the House of Avalon.
Come on over, girl.
I really want to. I want to be
anytime.
I will be an honorary daughter of the House of Avalon any day you want my pussy.
We're racking them up. And cheers to that, maybe?
Cheers to that. Okay. Avalonia. Oh, yeah.
Right? Should we? That's good luck. Boop. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Here's to...
More drinking on the show, y'all. Ooh, what's this? Oh, what's this?
White bottle.
White bottle. I love white bottle.
It's T-Y... Tuku?
TQ.
TQ.
Yum.
Sake. I'm not going to try it. It says premium, so woo!
Well, you know I love that premium subscription.
Should we hide these?
Yeah, here. Put them on the ground. In case we want more, right? So the House of Avalon, like, tell me how that came about.
So the original house was the 4 boys, Grant, Hunter, Mark, and Caleb. And then...
All gay.
All gay. Very, very gay. And then they met Simone at one of their home bars in Arkansas, and they loved her and she loved them. So then she joined, and then I met them. I followed them on on Snapchat when they used to do you remember when they used to do like their live Snapchats? And
I'm not a Snap girl.
Okay. It was when Snapchat was cool and not freaky for like 13-year-olds. And yeah, I met them at DragCon. I followed them. I would watch all their stories like at the club and watch them be crazy people. And I was just like, I feel like I love these people. And I went up to them at DragCon and I never left.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, they seem to really have taken you in and like put your pussy on the fucking...
I love them. They're like...
They're amazing.
My absolute ride or die family.
Because, you know, I go out a lot and... Well, I used to go out more, but like going out a lot of people are around.
Yeah.
But just specifically Gigi, Hunter, like it's like you guys come straight to me and you talk to me.
Yeah, we love you.
Treat me like, thank you, I love you. I love you guys. Like, it's a very much like an I see you type of thing every time I've seen any of you at an event. And it's just like, I'm just happy to see united faggots being faggots.
Because in LA, girl...
Not everyone feels that way.
Yeah, it's very hard to find it's very hard to find genuine people, but we're all from like the middle of nowhere and grew up with like nothing. So we all have that in common where we're like, let's make magic out of nothing.
And y'all truly have, for real. I loved the event it was kind of a crazy night.
Oh.
That was a wild night.
At the Edition?
Yes, girl.
That was the season 2 premiere.
Girl, that was... Gracie Jane was there that night. Okay.
I saw you and Brittany, and I just remember looking at her, and she was so tan. She looked purple, and I was like, bitch, I am so jealous. Like, her skin somehow was glowing dark. I was obsessed.
That day, she was very tan.
I loved it.
Me too. Every time I would see her, I'd be like, oh my God, girl. You are so fucking tan right now.
And then it was like the little lights were all, it was great.
Yeah, that was
But then I think you texted me after and you were like, I left.
Yeah, girl. It was a little bit of...
This thing happened.
These things happen, you know, like Hollywood drama. It is what it is.
You know, boys and girls and drinks and swirls.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, I didn't do shit then. I was having a nice night. I was talking to the Queen of Melrose, sitting on the couch.
Oh my God, she was
chopping it up.
Have you ever thrown one?
I dare someone to do that.
Have you thrown one?
No.
I have before. It was a beer bottle.
Why?
Oh my God. So I was like, I probably just turned 18 and I was in this club called Club Marcella in Buffalo. And I was like talking to this guy and he was like a lot older than me and I didn't like him anymore, so I was not talking to him anymore. And he was with this other younger person, and he pushed that person into me instead of like just pushing me. So he like pushed his own person that he was with into me, and then I was like, ah! So I grabbed some beer bottle and I like threw it at him, and he got kicked out. I don't know how, but I was very young.
I encourage that type of violence.
We should do that. Let's throw those.
I've never been in a physical fight in my life, but I really
That's fierce.
I wouldn't do that with me if I were anyone.
Because you kill.
I just am crazy.
That's how I feel. Like if you like constantly project crazy, people do not fuck with you.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
do not.
crazy! I learned this in my years working. People don't care about strong. People don't care about any of that. They care about crazy.
They're like, oh, you have nothing to lose.
Yeah, you're about to really.
You're about to let me have it, honey.
Yeah. I really don't. I could never see myself fighting, but there have been situations where, like, if somebody hit me, I'd hit back.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But
Well,
no
yeah.
one.
No one
That's
would
the thing.
dare.
No one would dare.
No one could fucking throw a stone.
I hope not. I mean, I paid a lot of money for this fucking face, so I'm not trying to. But the thing is, like, I'm too pretty to be fighting. Like, girl.
I know.
I'm
That's
not
what
doing
it's like.
that.
After you start getting work done, you're like, well, everything's gonna be easier to break now.
Right. Exactly.
Like I get punched and my fucking cheek implant's gonna be in my forehead.
It's a nightmare of mine.
Yeah.
For real. Oh, I just saw someone who, she like had just gotten all this like surge, and then she was horseback riding. I'm like, girl, that sounds, and she like fell. Of course, she's okay. Don't worry.
Oh my god.
But I'm like, don't do that. Don't do that. I think it's kind of iconic when girls get surgery and then they're like at the club that night.
But it's so
But don't do
scary.
that.
It's like there's
It's not cool. Why?
just be a little safe. Maybe wait a day.
Go recover. Just take a couple.
If I'm in recovery, I take all of the time I need and I fully milk it, and I'm just like in bed in the dark. Don't come. Don't talk. Order me something.
That's the way. Because if you pop out too soon, you will look back at those pictures and you'll regret it. You'll be like, oh, I wasn't ready. I remember this happening with my face. Like, I got my FFS, and as soon as I was like so ready to go back outside, but I looked back at those pictures.
How long did you wait?
2 months, but it needed to be 3, babe.
At least. I waited like maybe 2. I started like going out to do things with my friends, like little things. I think at like a month and a half, but it was 2 months. And even looking back, I was still like,
Too soon.
like I was just like my little like swollen a little bit like a bullfrog, like. Ugh. But you know, she's fierce.
I felt it in the moment.
Mama, you can tell me nothing.
I was the hottest bullfrog in the pond. Literally.
Ribbit.
The Claremont twins, famously, they take 4 months off every procedure. 4 months. They don't do anything. They recover completely. I thought that was. I know a lot of girls aren't in that position to take.
Right, I was just gonna say what a luxury.
But it really is the best, because 4 months you're gonna be back.
You'll
You're
be
gonna be
great
totally
and fine.
healed.
You can just jump back into life.
I think so. Like, the real swelling is gone after 4. I mean, they say 6, but 4, it's like 95.
fine,
I think so. Yeah. Okay, so you're a surgery doll. I love that about you. Like, you're not afraid to talk about surgery.
God, I love surgery.
Please tell us what you got, 'cause I've got to know.
What doesn't she have? Okay, so I'll go in the order of shit I did. I started, the first thing I did was Botox, obviously, and whatever, everyone does that. Then I got my lips done.
Age 8. Yeah.
Well, I was like closer to 9.
Right.
I was 21 and I got my lips done, but I just fully went in and got silicone. I went to this doctor in Fort Lauderdale. I used to live there. And I remember walking into her office, and there was just like pictures of like all of these trans pageant girls everywhere, and she had like a huge lip couch and like lip mirrors and shit hang. It was like a lip room, like a tranny. And I was like,
Can I live here?
so gagged. So I got that done. I ended up going back 3 times. So I had my lips done 3 times with silicone, just fully went into it. Because I was like, I know I'm going to want big lips for my whole life because I have my whole life.
Do they migrate silicone?
It hasn't. It like sometimes it gets like a little like weird, but I mean I haven't.
Well, the Juvederm migrates, girl, so you might have actually gone the right route, in my opinion. I mean, a lot of people have a lot to say about silicone. I get it, whatever.
I know.
But my Juvederm story, I used to have bigger lips, and I got so much over the years, like, who even knows?
And you lose like the lip line.
Girl, it got to the point where it was like, it almost just looked like my whole mouth was just like stung by a bee. And I just recently did a whole dissolving process. And honestly,
Doesn't that hurt more?
No.
Oh.
And it looks good.
Yeah, you look
It
great.
looks good. And I still have a little left, I can tell.
Yeah, your lips still look like...
The only difference is I noticed that they're drier than ever.
My lips are always so fucking... But it's because, like, they're fully inside out.
They're stretched.
They're, like, yeah, like, this, it should be by my teeth.
I actually remember seeing your lips years and years ago, I think before your transition.
Oh, really?
I had a homegirl named, you might know her, Claudia. She went... Yeah.
LA Olympics?
Uh-huh.
Ah!
Yeah, that's...
Bitch!
Ooh, that's my sister from way, way back.
I fucking love Claudia so much. She used to come visit Fort Lauderdale, and she would stay on my couch. And she, like, we would go out together, and then she would come, and she would sleep on my couch for 48 hours, like, not wake up. And I was like, this... I have so many fun memories with Claudia. That's
Me too.
so funny.
Claudia's, like, in my heart. She's on my first album. I'm obsessed. She's, like, literally one of my favorite people ever. She's just iconic. And I remember her showing me you once.
Really?
But this is before your transition.
Yeah.
And I was like, that bitch is con. Like, you know. I
What
was
a
like,
freak!
No, I was living, girl. I
Thank
was like,
you.
oh, I was just, like, whoa. But yeah, I know Claudia. She's the shit. And I like, it's funny because the world will really never know who she is because she's
know,
now,
she's
she's
like-
living her cis woman fantasy, honey.
But she was an icon
Oh, girl.
in the fucking music. Oh, okay. So, after I had my lips done, I had FFS. It was all done at once, 10 hours. They did instead of like the brow shave, they did an orbital bone setback. So they like cracked the bone and like pushed it instead of shaving, because if you shave it, it like does something with your sinuses.
Was it type 3? Is that what it is? Or
Oh, I don't know.
okay, sorry. I know the whole lingo behind all this.
Yeah, I
medical
just
shit.
been like, yes. When I went to my surgeon, he was like, "What do you want?" And I said, "I want everything you can get me, like top to bottom, everything, and I want people to not want to stand next to me in photos." And he was like, "Okay,
Well, it didn't work because everybody wants to take a photo with you, girl.
thanks." And then I had that done, my nose, my cheeks, my jaw, tracheal shave.
Oh, how was that?
Nothing. It was fine.
I've always considered it.
It was literally nothing.
I always wonder, I'm like, is it the apple that tempted
Adam?
Eve? Adam?
Adam?
Steve? Steve, the long lost lover of Adam.
Madam and Steve.
Who is Steve? We need, like, where is he in the Bible? Just kidding.
Is he?
No.
Oh, I was like, you're Jewish and I know nothing about the Bible, so what are we doing?
Steve. Imagine Steve.
Steve.
It's a biblical name.
It was just because our father Steve.
I named my son Steve after, like, the ancient, the Bible, Adam and Steve. I just thought that was a pretty name for a boy.
That's actually really funny. I would name the girl Steve. Stevie.
Steve. That's a really cute name for a girl.
Stevie.
Stevie.
Stevie, honey.
Stevie Nicks.
And then I had my boobs done twice. Sorry, we keep talking about.
Oh,
nails.
sorry.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
No, that's good. And then I had ass implants and 3 rounds of silicone. That's it.
What did you think second round of boobs? Were you terrified?
No.
Was it okay? Who'd you go?
I
They look
went
amazing.
to Dr. Sinclair.
Okay.
Love him, but the first set I had was I think 450 cc's, and I just wanted to go bigger, and so now I have 615.
What was the issue with them? Oh, you just wanted bigger. Yeah, that's
I
real.
want to go bigger,
Bigger.
Never understand.
Stream bigger. Jane's World of Brittany Kate. Speaking of bigger, so you do music.
I do. Music does me too.
Talk to me all about your music.
So I started doing music like maybe two and a half years ago. I only have 3 songs out now. I take my time. I just like whenever it feels right. I have a new one coming out. When does this come out?
This?
Yeah.
About a month, 4 weeks. roughly.
It'll probably be out. If it's not out, it's called Do You Now.
Do You Now by Rylie Holden? Is that what your artist name is?
It's Rylie.
Rylie.
Yeah, but like
Oh, what one name, Rylie?
Yeah.
I love it. Fuck yeah.
Um,
Do You Now?
Oh yeah, I was like, do I now what? Yes, Do You Now.
Do You Now?
Do You Now.
Do You Now?
Do you later? Or do you now or later?
Do You Now?
Do you know who?
I don't know how.
I don't know, do. Dow you Scooby?
Do 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 do.
You're so our word. Do you follow Kara Cunningham?
Yes.
Did you see her new song?
I saw one thing about it.
This morning?
Yes.
We listened to it on the way here.
Is it good? I say the R word in a song. But I'm quoting someone else, so I feel like it's not problematic.
I don't have a problem with that word, but the song is wild.
I need to hear it.
And I think it's about my friend.
Oh my God. Well, is your friend?
Not clinically.
Well, neither am I clinically, but
What is it?
couldn't afford tests for, you know what I mean?
Can't afford those autism tests. The beep in the ears. Don't hear a thing.
Kara Cunningham,
She's polarizing.
I'm a fan, honestly. I'm someone who I really do. I know that it's controversial. I like to separate the
Art from the
content,
artist.
art from the artist. I don't really I've never been the type who gives a shit like what people feel about politics, because I'm not really just like the most political person. And I know a lot of people might not understand that, but I grew up in a small town in Ohio. So I had friends from all different backgrounds who were good people, and I can't sit here and be like, oh, I'm not going to be your friend anymore. Like, no, girl.
It's just like ignorance is different than like being rude or like trying, like people don't know, they don't know.
Yeah, but here's what I will say. All those conservative people from Ohio, I will say this about them.
In the DMs.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but I don't care about that. They're usually the ones who are making a bigger, they make us think like we are the sensitive ones. But when
Mama.
I pull home, I'm good. They're the ones who are like, should Jane come to the bar? Is it okay? I'm like, you are the one throwing a fit.
You're a freak.
Literally.
Growing up and like being a fucking T-girl, you know how to take a lot of shit. But like the people throwing the shit don't know how to take it.
No.
I guess that's because they're not in the gay world. Gay world, there's a lot of shit.
Yeah, definitely. I honestly think it's just a little bit of jealousy. It's like they just like wish they could not care.
Right, but
they care so much.
Such a shame. They'll never be able to live happily.
Yeah, well, you know. Anyway, Ohio is like...
For lovers.
It's such a... Growing up in Ohio is such an interesting thing because there's just a lot of different vibes. Like there's
Where in Ohio?
Cleveland.
Okay.
So there's like a really country vibe around Cleveland, and then there's like a really hood vibe too. And then there's like a really suburban rich people vibe as well.
Combine those all together and it could be the dream man. Or not.
I don't know.
Or it could be the dream T-girl.
I never met my dream man in Ohio, but I kind of knew he wasn't there.
Oh, bitch. If I had to marry someone from my hometown, I would like end up fucking animals because I couldn't.
It would have to be for looks because there's not going to be anything else.
I don't even think I could find that.
Really?
Girl.
In Buffalo? Or
Not, like 609 people. Like, and half of them were my cousins.
how many of those were your multiple personalities?
600.
Damn.
There was 9 of us in town. It was
You're like, we lived in a basement. I grew up in a cult.
Have you ever seen The Hills Have Eyes?
That's
my
where I
9
know
family.
I'm dead. The Hills Have Eyes. Let's take another shot. I'm having fun with
Oh
you.
my god, let's.
I am loving this episode.
So, you gave me a little present of stickers, and I did bring a present for you, but I left it in the car. It's, I have a collection with a brand called Zoa. Have you heard of them?
Zoa.
Zoa.
Yes, I actually have.
It's the first.
I know who the owner of Zoa.
Danny St. James.
Shout out Danny St. James. I wish you'd come to LA and get on the podcast. You are always welcome on this show.
I love.
She has been a supportive angel for years. I've known. Oh, she's a legend in these streets, girl. Mm-hmm. She's a legend, Danny St. James.
So I have a collection with her brand, Zoa, and I was the first person to like do a collab with her. And of course it was, because all of her panties were like black, nude, beige, white, and I was like, we need to do pink.
Right.
So we did pink with like a black band. It reminds me like very Hot Topic, like very like Avril Lavigne. If she had a dick, she'd love it.
Right. No. I need.
Yeah.
Although I'm not a big tucking panty person. I am a grower, not a shower. So like,
you can wear anything.
What, like, not to be that girl,
but I mean, they could find out if they were curious.
Girl, it just looks like a fat pussy.
Yeah.
Usually. It just looks like fat puss. It doesn't really look like
it was
a big giant elephant trunk.
For me, tucking was easier when I had balls, cause like you can, like there's always gonna be like that. How do I? This is the wiener, and like these are the balls. Wait, this is the wiener. These are the balls. So when you push them up, there's still like that kind of.
Here, I'll push them up.
Boop, boop. So there's still that kind of sacky area, and then you
Under here.
Yeah, and then you pull it back, and then it all just kind of goes together like a lump. Now when I tuck, it's like flat like a CD case, and then like, boop, yanked into my asshole.
Oh, okay, that makes perfect sense. I love that.
It's whatever.
So you have no balls. Who took them from you?
Well, back to the hills have eyes.
Oh.
My uncle was one of the 9, and he had a thirst for doll nut.
Oh my god! And so he took 2 balls.
Both of them.
Oh my! Well, I was like, what did he do with the third?
She's benign. Benign.
Benign. Benign.
She's benign.
Benign.
Benign, right?
Yeah, I know it's fine.
Benign.
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 Benign means like harmless, right? Benign.
Yeah, no, okay.
Like my testicle went rogue.
Is it only a medical term, benign, or is it like
Benign?
no? You can say about anything.
Yeah.
What does it mean
Like
actually?
I wasn't being shady, girl. What I said, I meant it very. Well, that doesn't make sense.
I'm just gonna start saying benign. Like, girl, don't be so benign.
Benign. That's it. That's us.
Just like fully make it.
if she's
not
basic, she's not basic.
She's
She's
fucking
benign,
benign.
girl.
She's way benign.
The tumor is benign.
That girl.
She don't even need to get a fuck. What do they call it when
a
they
scalpel.
No. Biopsy. Skip the biopsy. The tumor is benign, bitch. I can tell from here.
Bitch, when they took off my balls, I wanted to keep them. And obviously, like, if I was not in America, they would probably let me, but they didn't. So I tried to make it seem like it was for a religious. I was. Well,
I know that worked, didn't it?
Well, I don't have them. So they were like, no, we have to send them off to a lab
Okay.
for cancer. And I was like, what if my nuts have cancer? They're out of me. Like, that's fine.
I'm the doctor, and you're convincing me to let you keep your balls because of your religion. Go.
Hey, doctor.
Miss Holden. Yes, we did take your balls this morning.
Okay, so when you took them, I was just hoping that you could point me in the direction of the garbage can. Because I wanted to keep them for my religious reason, because when I'm buried, I have to have them or else I won't be able to go to heaven with my family and all of the good people in the world. I don't want to go to hell.
Oh,
Look at me, I'm wearing white.
okay.
What do you think, Doc?
With all due respect, you are going to be going to hell regardless, so we can't, unfortunately, yeah. It's medical waste.
Well,
We already gave them to the other donor.
can you imagine? I wish, you know what? I wish they would have taken him and given him to some T-boy. That would have made me so happy. Even if they didn't work, they were just like, if they were there and he could be like,
It was my boyfriend. Imagine.
He
I'm
could,
sucking your balls the whole
be like,
time, and it's not even you.
They're just sitting there, but they're not connected to anything. But you could punch them and you wouldn't feel, because it's like,
Do they
vanity.
do fake balls at the
not with
social-
real ones, but they use like different like size. I think it's like a silicone.
a silicone
Ball.
olive? They use olives.
Ew.
They
Like
use cocktail olives.
Like a stuffed olive.
Yeah, they're good. They're delicious. Pimento.
I do. I'm just thinking of big balls.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Imagine you're like dirty talking someone. You're like, I'm gonna treat your dick like a martini, baby. I'm gonna
Stick a toothpick through it.
through those olives, and I'm gonna suck the blue cheese right out of.
Mama, that's too weird. And on that note,
I'm so sorry. I'm not normally like this. I promise. You bring something out in me, Riley.
it's the belly button. Cheers, Mama.
Cheers. You make a girl want to chop off her balls.
But I was like, so the reason I wanted to keep them was because my friend, you know Fantasia Royale.
Oh, I'm a
So
huge fan.
she's my auntie from Florida. We go
Wait, Fantasia Royale Gaga. Y'all gotta check her out. She is
Royale.
Gunt.
So she's been my auntie for like 10 years. I've known her forever. And she's the one that, she got her fucking balls removed in Thailand. They let her keep them. And it was right before COVID. And so they were like, you're going to be locked down here. So she left early, had to take a plane to Dubai. looking like Fantasia. And then she had to go to London and then I think New York and then back down to Miami with like just fresh out of surgery, which having that surgery is crazy because just like standing, you feel like you're like gonna fall out from the inside.
Oh my!
For a minute.
It's Disney Fantasia.
But she had to throw away her balls, which made me sad.
No, why? At the
Because
hospital?
she was on the airplane.
On the airplane. They're like, ma'am, take a look right here. And it's like the TSA board. And it's like,
No.
no guns, no knives, and it's just like a hairy ball sack.
No nuts, honey.
No, so
I could go buy. No, I do have a gun.
Oh. Did you bring it? Let's play. Anyway.
I just bought a squirt gun, and I know it's illegal. I painted it black.
Oh.
And so I scare all of my neighbors with it. It's great.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
I think I should put bleach in it.
I think you should take it around in the car and just hold it out the window and just drive on the highway.
What's it, bitch?
Her DL trade doesn't want her to do it, but
She'll do it.
no. Oh, don't do that. Please don't do that.
I'll like waist in the car, top outside.
Just gun up, waving around, just like this.
Yeah. You better
Someone
watch.
pulls up, and there's like a kid who pulls up. You're like,
I'll squirt his ass. You better watch out,
I'll
Koreatown.
squirt his ass.
Uh-huh.
Koreatown, here she comes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, so TSA. Oh, I had something to say about balls or TSA or getting through. Oh, Fantasia.
Yes.
I had to tell you how I met her.
Okay.
I was in Miami with my mother. I was like when I was first getting money, so I was
Were you
like,
at Palace?
I was like, I'm gonna take you to Miami for a week. We're gonna have a really good time because I was first getting that coins, and she never takes vacation. So we went to Miami, and she was like, I want to go to a drag show, and I was like,
love that.
okay, let's do it. And she like found the show.
That's
at
the
Palace.
show. That's like the drag show.
She took me to brunch there, and I had already been a fan of Fantasia. So my mom took me to meet Fantasia, actually.
What an angel.
She was gagged. I was gagged. It was so... Me and her had a little chat and smoked.
so sweet.
She was so cute. I love her.
She is a fucking girl's girl, like through and through.
Sure. Let's do it. Anyone who is willing to make their booblas so rested deserves respect and should never have to pay another bill in their life.
Do you have BBL or silicone?
BBL.
Same.
People think I have silicone.
Your ass looks great. I thought you had so.
If you get into it, there's like a lot of there's a lot of like ripples and stuff that silicone doesn't like get, which has been my only beef with my butt booty. But like
It makes it look more natural. Like people have.
exactly, but
That's not that big.
that's not really what I'm like. Like who wants to be natural?
No one watching this, I know.
No. These fans are the best. I fucking love people who watch the show. They live for the brain rot. They want the bimbos. I'm like, yes. I used to really want to go marching with my look, and now I feel like I'm going slower now. At the beginning of my like body mod journey,
It's so fun to just
I was like, and now I'm like, let me get some new clothes, chill in this body, because surgery is you can love it down, but it's surgery. Like it hurts.
It's like a full. You're financially down, mentally down, physically down.
You just want to live your life. It's like you take 3 months off of life, like we were saying, and all of a sudden, you don't want to go back into the hole. You want to be a social creature. Show off your knees.
Show off what you don't got now.
You calf. I saw something. I love a random implant.
This is Justin Jessica.
Baby. If you get implants somewhere that makes no sense, hit me up, email me, come on the show, let's talk about your implants. I want girls to get like implants that make no sense. Because I see it sometimes. They're like, I feel like I have clocky knees, so I'm gonna get like a silicone pad. Like girls used to pump their knees because they felt like they looked too clocky.
I did not know that, but I kind of want to do it now because in every picture, it looks like there's like babies.
Man.
There's little baby man in my feet or my knees. Like it looks like there's little like baby heads. Have you seen that?
Well, that's cool.
I
tattoo them on.
It's scary. Whose babies are they?
Yours. They're like they're your benign children.
They're my oaths. Don't you remember we put a filter on your once? I put like a Snapchat filter on your knee once, like back in Florida.
The DL train is like an allegation.
That sounds like bullying.
The DL train is making allegations about her knees. Well, let's be honest. Most guys aren't going to see them because they're going to be planted on the floor.
Or up to my shoulders.
Right. And that's behind your head, so you're good.
So I have to look at them.
Oh, you get your eyes removed.
Smell, see, taste. What are the senses?
Girl! Okay, science lesson.
Feel?
Smell? No. Taste, hear, speak.
Is that a sense?
No, but people go mute. So, you could be mute. But I don't think you see that.
No, I don't. I don't see that in my future. I'm not a psychic, but I have this like intuition.
I'm obsessed with the picture, the meme of the gay men in adult film who all have the God tattoos.
Yes, and the huge one across his back.
That is so good. Like those guys, where are you at? Who are
I
they?
think he got it removed. Or like cut, which is like
His crack over the
it just says Joanne.
That's definitely
And it says featuring Tony Bennett.
Right. Now I'm a big little monster. Love her so much. I always have. But she's not like my original pop diva.
Who?
Britney Spears.
Spears, yeah, Britney Spears. I love the Spice Girls.
Oh yeah.
But like blonde.
But that was like Britney Spears. I was right there for it all. Like
I remember Baby One More Time came out. Was on my trampoline.
And you're
Jumping.
I was
like, oh!
It was great. Titties bouncing.
Huge black eyes.
Giant.
Fucking knocking my chin out.
Ventasia's next to you cheering you on. Here you go. Okay, so have you done some touring, like with your, like you perform?
Yeah, I perform. I haven't done like a tour, but I'll like go to different states and stuff. I'm going to Pittsburgh in 2 weeks. I'm doing 3 shows. One of them's with Amanda on the floor. I'm so excited. She's like
she's like the
one.
I love it.
So I'm so excited. I love working with her.
I met Amanda once, and it was like I was hosting on top back in New York.
With Susan.
That was cool. And back then that was cool. And then no, I'm kidding. I'm just saying that because I did it, so I was like, that's when it was cool. But anyway, I was there with Amanda, and she was like, "Oh, you're so pretty. Where are you from?"
The Voice.
And I was like, California. Oh, I love California. I love it. Do some weed. I love weed.
Every time I see a picture of Amanda smoking weed, I screenshot it because
She's so
it's so funny to see her like with a joint because it's just like I want a veneno like type show about Amanda.
I have a feeling we have a lot left to see from Amanda because she's lived this like iconic life. So.
Right. And like being trans and 98 years old is just like incredible.
Yeah, that's not how old she is. No way. She's like 34. Yeah.
This isn't the 60s, Junior. This is dating Amanda, but I love her.
No. The thing is about her is she's such a bad bitch. If she was 94, she'd be like, yeah, I'm 94.
Have you seen it?
What are you fucking doing? You're 30 and look at me.
I know. Have you seen the video of her at like it was like a conference in like a dining hall and this like guy with the American like hat was interviewing her asking her for advice and she's like, I'm kind of an advanced transsexual, so I don't know. And I was like, bitch, you better. You do not owe them nothing.
She's like, I don't really relate to that struggle.
Fucking hilarious.
Well, for me,
It probably is tea.
It's so exciting to see that because don't you feel like when trans people started coming in like the mainstream media, it was a lot of like, and I'm happy they did it no matter what, but it was not that narrative. It was very much like, look how hard we struggle. Look at the tragedy of trans women.
Yeah.
It is a tragedy. And Amanda was powerful, and she was never even gonna like tell you about her struggle. And I want more empowered, just anyone who has like struggles or like is marginalized in any way. I feel that it's no longer time to talk about like the strife and struggle, like yes,
because we see it and we literally deal with it every single day. So like, I want to see a happy trans person because we exist.
Yes, and I totally love to hear this. It's a very fresh perspective because we've tried to show them how hard it was. You know what I mean?
They don't care.
They don't care. They actually, for them, like it emboldens them.
They're like, oh, how hard!
Well, it emboldens that behavior, I think, personally, because it's like, oh, these people are downtrodden. I can go prey on them. I can do whatever. Like, it's just not the case, and I'm glad to see a new era where we're all like kind of celebrities now. And it's like, girl, no, we're not so downtrodden. You bitches are down bad.
You're the
Right.
you're
Right, exactly. And it's no longer the sob story. I'm so happy about that.
Yeah, I definitely want to see more TV shows with trans people that are, or like movies where they're just like it's not even that being, I mean, I think about being trans, but like, I'm sick of seeing trans people cry. It's sad.
Oh my god, please.
Please stop.
I see myself crying in the mirror and I'm like,
Do you cry a lot?
yes, I'm a Pisces.
Pisces. You cry when you're happy.
Oh,
That's lovely.
she cries when she's happy.
You
Cry.
That's why I'm stone cold right now.
You cry for like happy things, yeah. Like the wedding.
Oh my god, I'm a bitch at a wedding. I don't even have to know you. I will be hysterical. I'm gonna crash out this window.
Cry, girl.
Woo! What floor are we on?
Don't crash out this one.
Okay. It's a liability.
And it's 5 floors up.
I'll bounce.
I don't have a counter for that. Otherwise, I'd have you. Woo!
I'll do like a self-tape.
Oh, just make sure you put a phone case on. We gotta take a phone.
Oh, Mama, not this. She is fucking cracked boots like Lindsay.
I have a GoPro helmet for you.
Do you? I went, what is it called? Zip lining, and I wore a GoPro in Hawaii. I was literally, I'll send you the video. Before I jumped, I was like, my body was shaking. I'm terrified of heights. And it was over this like river through, it was in fucking insane, and I was shaking, and then after I did it,
What helps you right now?
I have someone that mostly writes my songs for me. But John Duff,
I've never heard that.
he's just a musician. He's really great. I love him. Do you remember the video from like 2009 of a gay guy saying Lady Gaga doesn't belong at Pride?
No.
And
It was you.
No, it was a viral video. And it was like Lady Gaga doesn't belong at Pride. She's this cis white woman. Blah blah blah. Kelly Rowland is the true gay icon. And that was my friend John. He said that, and it haunts him to this day.
John Duff.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Shout out John's
I wanna
up
get- maybe we'll-
and then we'll get together in the studio and like kind of like write things. I'll be like, I don't really like this or that.
Sure.
Or else I'll send him like a bunch of shit from my notes and be like, this is the vibe with a paragraph, and I'm like, can you like Frankenstein this together and make it what I can't seem to just.
I love that.
My last song when we recorded it, it was like 2 hours. It was, I don't know how long it takes for other people, but it fucking was so quick. Usually it's like a few days and I'll go back and I'll like work on it a little bit.
Love to say hi.
Are you
You're
somewhere? Yes. I brought a joint.
Oh my god. I wish we could smoke in here. I would love dream job, like a stoner podcast where you're like smoking with the person.
The fucking internet is so weird about weed though. Come on, internet.
Y'all probably never seen you again at this point. They don't want to see anything.
No, they're not. You can't show nipple. You can't show hole. You can't smoke weed. Like, what do you want to see?
I'm sorry, Dora the Explorer was not available for this episode today, so I had to call Rylie. Like, I can't give you guys Cabbage Patch Kids.
Ooh,
I don't know any.
My knees are Cabbage Patch Kids.
Oh my. Oh my god. I don't think Cabbage Patch Kids are cute. They kind of scare me.
Yeah. Do you remember the ones that would eat and they had a recall because they were eating the kids' hair? It was like you feed
Your
it.
origin story.
Yeah, I would eat kids' hair. You don't remember those? Oh,
That's scary.
yeah. There's a full recall. It's spooky.
Do you watch Love on the Spectrum?
I don't, but I watched like my friends watch it, so I.
You know about it.
Yeah.
There's this like, really autistic girl on the show, and her whole thing is jewelry. And she's like obsessed with jewelry, and she talks about how like when she was a kid, she just couldn't help but just rip everything to shreds. So as soon as she started it, I love her so much because what kind of fucking icon just comes out the womb and is like, yeah, tearing everything to shreds, baby. Like she said she was a big problem. She couldn't stop tearing everything up. And as soon as she started beating the jewelry, it wasn't a problem for her anymore. And she talks about it, she's like
Like tearing up like clothes.
The bed, the sheet, the shirt, the paper, everything. She just tears it. She can't help it. She just starts tearing at shit. Which to me is like, there's a part of me that wants to tear it.
That probably feels really good.
And it says she beads now, and I'm wondering if I need to just start tearing things up and see where it takes me. Jewelry for you.
President?
She tears.
I need
You get it?
Honey, she tears.
She tears.
She's not benign. She tears.
Tears. She tears the fabric of the sofa.
Watch out, hide your campers.
I thought that was kind of, I was like, bitch, not
Like
that.
the segue from terror to leader.
She said
Terror. She was
terror.
She
the
was
terror. The terror. Let's just massacre the terror.
Oh,
I'm
girl,
obsessed.
don't try it.
I'm obsessed.
Uh-huh.
She has changed my whole vocabulary.
So silly.
Honey, I don't get it anymore. They calm me down. They try to calm me down.
So her and mistress together.
I love it. What gender are you?
Yes, I am gender.
Oh,
I am
gosh.
gender.
See, I really can relate to that because I too
Your gender?
am gendered. Yes. I found that early on.
I didn't until later in life. Someone was just like, "Hey, you look gendered."
Oh my, that must have been a shock.
A shock. You can imagine.
Like, oh my.
I hate seafood. I've had it before. Yeah. It's just like I already am so fishy. Like if I eat more fish, I'm scared of what would happen.
You might turn into a fish.
Let's
Swim downstream. Swim upstream.
I don't have big
Because you
arms.
defy the odds.
What if I swim upstream? Then I'll have big man arms. I'll use
We
my
could-
thighs.
Just get silicone implants in your calves and thighs.
And sink.
And then you'll be proportional.
I would sink to the ground.
Silicone mouth.
When I'm in the bathtub, girl, and I try to float. Boom.
But no, really?
If someone threw me in the ocean, they don't even need to like break my feet up. Throw me in, I'm down.
Then you'd be slipping away the fish. You'd be the most sickening.
That's don't listen. I wanted to call my album "Sleeping with the Fishes" and have like a whole like an EP about like fish and underwater, and
Yeah.
and in the cover it was going to be like huge pleaser heels that are made out of cement. Like they threw me.
Do that.
And that's so fun.
Why don't you do that?
I need to wreck some fish.
I'm really glad I took the risk of having you on here today. I just adore you. I'm so happy we have to have a one-on-one conversation.
No, I'm so happy you came. I'm so happy you came to my studio.
I was thinking about just not showing up.
I'm so happy you invited me.
Of course. Is there anything that you want to like plug to your people? Tell the girls where to follow you.
Girls. Okay, so you can follow me at my Instagram, Rylie, RYLIE, 4, ever. And then there's a little link tree with all the fun stuff in the bio.
Yeah. So make sure you check out all the fun stuff. Follow Rylie and tune in for the finale next week. It's been a really lovely season 2 of the Gracie.
I can't wait to watch the rest.
I love to have like everyone who comes on watches the show.
Before I left here, my boyfriend was like, "Who are you going to see?" And I told you, and he's like looking you up on YouTube, and then started watching the like your short things and stuff, and then he just started watching like videos of you, and I was like, "Okay." He's like, "Okay." I was like, "You feel okay now?"
Don't tell them to look too hard. Anyway,
I know. I was like, as soon as I leave here, you're gonna be fucking
Search history.
twisting your Twizzler on our couch with the windows open.
You know how many fucking dolls have told me, like, my boyfriend told me that he's a fan of you. I'm like, oh my god, why would he do that?
So, my boyfriend, he used to love, Donna Presley.
Of course.
Of course, he used
Shout
to
out.
love Donna.
Of course.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah, because I love them.
I love Donna so much.
Please subscribe to my channel. Go hit me on Patreon here. I'm giving Rylie some stickers.
I'm so
Sure,
excited.
right.
I'm gonna put them in my phone because it's clear.
Oh, I feel so honored.
I love.
And yeah, love you guys all so much. Have a great week. Thank you. Bye.